Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. Today, I want to build another skyscraper. I've got a really cool idea on something that I think will work quite well. A lighter skyscraper. I want it more white. I may even use snow for it. And remember this skyscraper. This was the first skyscraper that we ever built. I think it was on like episode 2 or something. It was the first building that we done. And although I like it, I never liked how flat it looked. And I always wanted to push the windows back by one block. Well, I got around to just doing it on this section here, and I think it looks a million times better already. So I think I will be doing that. The way that I'm going to do this is I'm just selecting that one, and that one is the simplest way that I know how to do it. And we're going to cut it, and we're going to paste it here, and then I just fill in the middle parts again. Like this. Do I want to go up the front as well? I might do. That one, and that one, and this one. And then we do it all the way up. Yeah, I could do this. I can do this really quickly. There, and one more. Like that. Do we want to go down the middle? Do we want to have the middle part as well? Yeah, probably. So we'll go down the middle as well, like this. And then it just recesses those windows in by one block. It's the quickest way that I know how to do it. I'm sure that there's probably a quicker way to recess them back. But as you can see, it gives a lot more depth to the building, doesn't it? It gives a lot more detail to it. Look at all the other skyscrapers that we've got and how the windows are all set one block back on, I think, pretty much every single building. Every single one. Even on, like, the cathedral and stuff, the windows are set back a little bit. That side looks so much better than this side, right? 100%. So I will be doing that. I might even do that this episode and just do it off camera between a cut. This skyscraper I want to have around here. I want it on this road instead of on that road, because then we can do a little bit of a courtyard there, like some nice trees out in front of the skyscraper, or a car park or something like that. I don't know yet. This skyscraper is going to start off with this square base, and then it's going to go up to a round dome at the top, I think. So, for the width, we don't want it to be touching that skyscraper, obviously. And do we want it to be up against the road? Yeah, we do want it to be up against the road. So that's going to be where our corner is. I've got like a sketch of sort of what I'm aiming for here. And I think we're going to do it like this. Like normal. I'm just going to build the first layer as a whole, and then I'm just going to copy and paste it up. I could stack it if I wanted to as well. I don't know. We'll find out what's easiest. Then I want this to drop back by one block. Width-wise, we want it 2 blocks high. But width-wise, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we want an odd number, 11. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like that. And then it comes back out to this wider one again. So we have that one and that one. Like that. And for the moment, that's sort of the base. Actually, I'm going to move it over by like 3 blocks. There to there. Cut. Paste, and I think we're going to add a little section onto the side here, something along the lines of this one and this one, something like that. Then this one comes out here again by one block. This one has this. It just makes a little bit more of an interesting shape, I think, to the base of this skyscraper, and then comes back here for the 11 blocks again. Yeah. On this one, we can put a window in. We can put a corner window like that. I think that'll work. I think it's an interesting base. It's going to be a square base. Obviously, square bases work really well with skyscrapers. It's going to be a nice tall one. I want it taller than that one. Probably around the same height as that one. Maybe between the height of that one and that one. I don't know. The dome on the top is going to change that. So let me get this one level done, and I shall be back. Alright, so I just done the same thing around all 4 sides. Still no windows in or nothing. It's time now just to check the size of it. Is it too big? Is it too small? Does it match the other sort of buildings around it? I think we're about right. I think it's going to work pretty well. We can remove these internal walls here as well. These don't need to be here. So for the windows, because we've got such a large area of where a window's going to be, I don't want to use glass. We haven't used glass in, I don't think, any of the skyscrapers. We've used either ice or black blocks. The black blocks look really good on that building, but I think we're going to use ice on this one, packed ice, obviously, so it doesn't melt and that we can't see through it. As far as doing an inside, like the interiors to buildings go, I'll be talking about that in more detail maybe in a couple of episodes' time. I don't really know. There's some things that I don't want to speak too much about at the moment, but it's going to be pretty exciting, and we'll come across that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. About as far as interiors go, especially skyscraper interiors. So for the moment, we're just going to carry on by using these packed ice. So let's just do that. Let's go down over to this corner. It'll give us a good idea on what it sort of looks like so far. And yeah, I think that works. Very, very, what would you call it? How do you say? Like, rudimentary. At the moment, there's no sills, there's no real depth to it, just the shape of the building itself. But that really works. We need to do this on all of the windows before we go any further. And then we can start to think about using like grey slabs and some accent colours. Maybe we can fit a colour in there. I don't know. Like where would we put a colour? It's always nice to have a little bit of a focal point on a large building like this, so it doesn't look like a giant mass of repetitive blocks. You know, there's always like the blue or the purple or like the red at the top. There's always like a colour somewhere in there, just to make a part of the building stand out. Maybe we go with yellow or something here. I don't know. I don't know yet. There's you that I still can't remove. People said in the comments section that there is no way to remove this guy either. I'm sure there is a way. I'm sure you guys are just lying to me. I hope you are, because I really don't want him to be sticking around forever. Slabs. Let's go with some grey or some like darker grey. Or maybe even both. Oh, I think I do like the darker look. And then what if we had that on top of that? You know, I'm really liking that. Let's do it a little in some more sections. Let's do it all the way along here as well. On the top half. It makes those windows technically one full block in size, but they're just two half slabs put together. But I really like how that goes, and I think it's going to look superb when stacked multiple times as well. Yeah, okay, so we'll go with that. Let me do that all the way around, and then we'll start stacking up as high as we want this skyscraper to go. I'll be back again. Alright, so I've got that all the way around now with the slabs above and below and on top sticking out. I think it looks really, really cool. It's a great start, and I think it's going to look really good stacked. Now, skyscrapers in Minecraft are super popular with builders, new and old. Everybody's tried to build a skyscraper in Minecraft, and pretty much no matter what you do, the skyscraper does look good. It looks like a skyscraper. Minecraft makes it very easy, in fact, to build skyscrapers because everything's all square. If you don't have world edit, yes, it can take a long time to repeat the layers many times, but it's not hard to do. So you guys can easily build along at this no matter what platform you're using on. Now, I do have a little bit of a problem here. I've got that corner selected, ready to copy and paste, but this corner needs to go right here. But obviously, that's going to take the top of the lamppost and the path. It's really annoying, actually. I tell you what I'm going to do. I tell you what we'll do for this. I'll remove just this part of it for now, and then we're not selecting. We're not taking with us a bunch of stuff that we really don't want to take. That one and this one. I think I only need to go to there. Yeah, I think I only need to go there, and then I could just replace back the path and stuff like that, just to make this copy and paste a little bit easier. So we're going to grab that one, and then we can come over this side and grab this one. No, it's not going to be the same all the way up. It's going to be the same to about 3/4 of the way up, and then it's going to change again. So we're going to grab this one right here. Oh, wait, he did have that one. And then, where do we want to stand? Right here? No, I'm going to stand on top. How many blocks? 4. I'm going to copy. Now I know I know I can 1, 2, 3, 4 actually use a stack command to do it. The only problem with the stack command is that I don't know how high I want it to actually go, and if I do it too high, it's just going to be messing around. So I might as well do it each step of the way. It's just 4 blocks between, and it's going to make things a lot easier to judge how high we want things to actually go. 2, 3, 4, paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, paste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need a front door on this. I left the front door out deliberately, otherwise we would have a door on each level as we went up, so I might as well do them all walls on the bottom for now, and then put the door in where we want later on. 2, 3, 4. Now we're about... I'm just looking at my drawing. I don't know, a little bit higher. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit high still. It's a really nice, almost apartment complex, skyscraper. Pretty modern, pretty high-end. It's definitely not an officey one, being white. Office ones are a little bit grey or a little bit more of a dull colour. More like, I suppose that was apartment building E2, but I don't know. Maybe you guys can have some ideas on what exactly we can put in here. Was that 4 blocks? Yeah, it was. Paste. Oops. Undo. Paste. Okay, I think that is going to be where we're going to stop for the moment. I now want these sections to continue, everything of this skyscraper to continue apart from these corner ones, which unfortunately, oh, no. If we do another one on top of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm trying to think of the quickest way to do it. And then what we do is we go 1, 2, 3, 4, we remove this corner one now, and we bring it back this way. Like, remember how we had it originally at the bottom floor that I removed pretty recently? We have this here instead. Okay, so it goes like this on all 4 sides, and it goes up a little bit higher. That way we get a little bit of a different shape to it. There to there. Set air. Bing, bing. We want this one. Hello, rain. Weather clear. There to there. Set air. Bing, bing. And from here to there. Set air. Bing, bing. Okay. Fill these corners in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I always try and utilize the internal space of a skyscraper or of any building, which is why I don't have these ones here. You could put them there, it makes no difference, but without them there you actually get that one extra block of space. So when it comes to doing the interior, you can put a nice plant in the corner there, you might fill it up, you might be able to put a color there, who knows. But try and leave yourself as much space on the inside of any building as you possibly can. Don't waste space by putting blocks where they don't need to be. Okay, so this is our second portion, and this goes up for a few more levels. I don't know exactly how many, because my sketch is a very, very dull, rough sketch that I'm not even going to show you. So we're going to grab that one, we're going to come over this side and grab it from over here. And again, I'm going to stand on this corner. We're going to copy it. I'm going to go up 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just checking the heights of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like that. So as you can see, we've sort of lost this corner now as we go higher up. Then the next part pretty much changes the look again. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this block going up here. No, I'm going to do a grey. I'm going to change the color. This one. Oops. Just a subtle change to a slightly different color. And you'll see why. This is going to go right up the corner. There might be more detail that we do lower down with cobblestone walls and stuff like that. But then we can remove these blocks if we want to as well. Like I said, we want to utilize the interior space as much as possible. Make it have as much room on the inside as we can. You never know. These 2 blocks might be the difference between another room inside of here. So we want that one on all 4 sides. And then it comes up even more with this block. Like this. We come this way. The width of this area. And then we come up. How big do we want these windows to be? I think I want to have... I think that might be one more. Like that. So it's taller than it is wider. Yes, like that. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over the top of here, like this. And then we fill in, for the moment, a square. That might change. That's likely to change. Subject to change. Okay, like that. And then we have the packed ice behind it. This is another window, you see. Like that. And here, we might do the same design as what we've done with these. That one, this one, that one, and this one. But instead of having the grey, we have quartz. So we sort of invert the grey and the white around. And we put the white above here instead. So that's what's going to be on all the corners. And then in the middle, we want white again. We don't want to have grey now. We want to have white that comes up here. And it's going to come up tall. It's going to come up to about here. This is roughly where the top of the skyscraper is going to be as well. We'll come along here. Up this side. How tall do we want these windows to be? I want window there, there. Oh no, we'll do it the other way around. I'll have that one, and that one. So we have 2 very thin windows, but very tall windows. I think that's probably the height that I want. Yeah. So we have this one coming across the top. This one up here. And up here. So it goes a little bit taller. I think I'll add another small section of windows above. I'm going to put a break of 2 snow blocks between. And then we'll have 3 block high windows up here. Just to extend it a little bit taller. Wow, I came out way too far. There. And like that. Exactly right. Perfect. So we want the ice behind that. And then I need to do the pattern again all the way around on all 4 sides. So I should do that and return. Alright, so I continued the same window design with the dark slabs and the grey slabs above the tops of the window. I think it looks really cool. Now, before we get into the top, we're not going to be able to finish the skyscraper off this episode. We're going to need another episode on it, which isn't too much of a problem. We want to make sure that everything up to this point is correct. So what we're going to do is down here, I'm going to, I think, choose a colour. You know how I said that we wanted to sort of be able to add 1 colour into this build? I think this is the spot that we want to do it. Now, these are the colours that we have available, and I think yellow could work. So what we're going to do is we're going to, in the middle here, place down slab this one. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy, with the yellow on top, and then iron bars I think we'll go with around the tops of here. And that yellow just accents the building a little bit with a tiniest bit of colour. It doesn't make it look like a giant snow mass. Oops, I got rid of the slab I needed, because that's just how I do. That one, this one, and then the iron bars. I want to do this on all 4 sides, and I think there might be a spot higher up that we can do this as well. This one, and try and integrate it into the design of the build instead of just an extra afterthought. This one, and that one, and I think we done the first one, didn't we? Yeah. So if we go up here, we've now got this layer, which I think we can do the same thing on, but we'll do it like... Do I want to go there? Like, we definitely want it around here and here. And I think it would make sense to go there as well. Then we put these ones in. And then we put the iron bars around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. This one. Like that. Now, can I do some trippy copy and paste job for this? Like if I stand right here and I copy it and I come over here and I stand here and I paste it. No, I can't. No, we want that one and that one. And then I might not have copied it or something. Copy. Yeah, that's better. 30 blocks. That's more like it. Paste. Okay. Rotate by 90. It rotates clockwise, so we need to come around this side to get this one. Stand right on the edge. Paste. That was too far on the edge. Paste. Rotate by 90. Paste. This one. Paste. Rotate by 90. And then 2 more pastes. Paste. And paste. So I also continued the grey that goes all the way down the side of the building here as well on all 4 sides. I think that looks really decent. And I don't think there's any more detail that I want to add to this. I don't think I want any trapdoors, any buttons, any cobblestone or fences or whatever going up the side. I think this is exactly the sort of texture that I want on the side of the building. Let's put back the lampposts before I forget. That goes along here. Stand on this side. It's a little bit easier. And I can't remember where the lamppost was on this side. It's somewhere around here. Cobblestone wall. Like. Oh, you're not meant to be there. No, 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 no. You're not meant to be there. You're meant to be, like, back here. You're meant to be on the back half. So how does it... It goes up here, and then I must delete the slab from the top as well. Yeah, that's how you do it. I just looked at the other slab as well. So that one. Then you guys come down. What do you think, Banker? Do you think the skyscraper looks good? He seems to like it. Seems to have his approval. Still need a door on it. I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. But I think we're out of time for this episode. Boy, does that look weird on the map. It looks pretty cool with the yellow, but it looks a little weird. What we need to do now, let's do it in preparation for next episode then, is just round this off a smidge. We want to have, I think, white. And we want to have it so it just rounds off like that, you see. And then this part is actually going to turn to a round area ready for the dome to go on top. That's actually quite an easy pattern. It's just 2s and 2s. So, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. Tune in for next episode where we finish off this skyscraper and hopefully make it look really, really cool. And, yeah, approaching episode 100.